So TDEE, what does it mean? It means total daily energy expenditure, or in layman's terms, what we burn every day in terms of calories. So let's think of it like a graph, and we'll do it 0 to 100%, okay? This is the amount of calories that you are gonna burn in that day. 70% of it, so a large chunk, is your BMR. So that is your basal metabolic rate, something that we don't really have that much effect over. The rest is NREE, all these abbreviations. It is your non-resting energy expenditure, and something we can have control over. So we can have control over 30% of our total daily energy expenditure. How do we do that? Non-resting exercise activity. So we can affect it massively by 30%, and half of what we can affect, that massive chunk there, 15%, is NEAT, N-E-A-T, and that stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So basically it's the activity we do outside of the gym. Outside of the gym, not in the gym, outside of it. So it's how we move every day. So if you're sat in an office all day on your chair, then you are missing out on that 15%. So worthwhile getting out at lunch or after work and going for a nice long walk. You know, the British Heart Foundation do recommend 10,000 steps a day, and it is a movement that we all know about. Not only is it going to help your heart, but also as well, it's going to assist you in getting that 15%. So now we've got 15% left. So what is that made up of? Exercise? No. Still, we're not on exercise. 10% of it is TEF. TEF, thematic effects of food. What does that mean? That means eating, digesting, everything that your body needs to do in order to digest the food that you're eating. So actually, if you're not eating enough, it could be counterproductive because you're losing out on 10%. So these really low calorie burning or calorie consuming diets, not only are they bad for your health, your mental health, you're probably going to lose out on loads of nutrients that you need, you're also missing out on 10% of your calorie burn, which is going to affect your total daily energy expenditure. So when you come back to eating normally, you're going to put on all the weight again. So this is why those low, very low calorie diets are ineffective, because they are not sustainable long term. Now, we've got 5% left. Just 5% is called EAT, and that is your exercise activity thermogenesis. 5%, just 5% of what you burn every single day is exercise. Not saying that that's a bad thing, that's still a good thing, it's still 5%. Now, how do you get the most out of that 5% to make sure you're burning the most calories? So let's talk about EAT, exercise activity thermogenesis. It is just 5% of our total daily energy expenditure. So should we even bother? Well, yeah, and I'll tell you why. 5% essentially is still 5%, okay? So if you are looking to lose fat, then you want to get every percent that you can get. But not just that. BMR, your basal metabolic rate, is 70%. Now, we can't affect that much. However, doing the right exercises during your exercise activity thermogenesis time is going to help and assist you to increase your basal metabolic rate, the calories you burn at rest. So how do you do that? Weight training, muscle building, okay? The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you are going to burn at rest. So incorporating things like weight training in your exercises is going to really help you, ladies. So rather than getting on the treadmill, the cross trainer, or the bike, which are great exercises, Try and get that activity if you can during your NEAT by just going for walks, and perhaps try swapping out a few exercises and incorporating some muscle building exercises to help you to build muscle mass so you can burn more at rest without doing anything. That is the absolute trick of the trade. And don't worry, ladies, you are not going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, it doesn't work like that. We have got a completely different muscle makeup and hormone composition, which means we cannot build muscle mass like men. It's not going to happen that quickly, and you are not going to get that big. It is very, very difficult. So do not stress. A lot of massive women that you might see with massive muscles are having hormone supplementation to achieve that look.